And welcome back, everybody, here for another George Talks episode 3. We have the main host here, George, and our
Hello,
special
everyone.
guest here, Jonathan. George, what you got to say?
What's
Uh,
up? What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Hello, how are you doing today?
Hey, it's a happy Friday. Shoot, George, what you got in line for us today, George?
We're just gonna talk about anything and see where it goes.
Hey, it's normal day in the podcast. Here in George Talks, we talk about anything and everything here, y'all. Except for politics. We're not really up in that. But today, with our special guest here, we have the mechanic man here himself, the single man,
What's
the man that
cracking,
can
guys?
fix your car. It's Jonathan,
What's
y'all.
cracking, guys? What's cracking, guys? How you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Hey, that's good.
Glad to be on. Glad to be on
Good.
the podcast. Glad to be on the podcast.
Hey, we're happy to have you here, brother. Hey, tell us about this. How is it being a mechanic man? Do you deal with a lot of crazy customers?
Oh, bro, definitely a lot of crazy customers for sure. Like I get a lot of customers that have simple problems from having a. I'll give you an example. Like having a check engine light on, or simple issue with like a gas cap that's loose. That's
Hmm.
a very simple fix that you can fix yourself at home. Just tighten up your gas cap and make sure that that gas cap is tight enough after you pump gas. Because then, if you have that gas cap loose to the point where you just push it with your finger, then that'll definitely cause a check engine light. And then next thing you know, you spend countless amount of money and just for a loose gas cap that you can save yourself like at least what 400 $500 on a simple diagnostic, which is around that price range that we're talking about nowadays.
Dang, sounds like something my cousin could have saved $300 on like 2 weeks ago. Honestly, she never does that, y'all. But it's okay. It's whatever. She learned her lesson.
Yeah.
But here on George Talks, we want to know: do you sometimes get those ladies that be like, "Oh, you're a mechanic, man. Let you fix my car every time you want." Like, do you deal with those kind of customers too, or no?
Sometimes and not all the time.
Oh, not all the time.
uh Sometimes but not all the time. They would always ask like, hey, do you do side work like outside of work? I'm like, yes, I do side work outside of work. uh
Ooh.
if you want me to go fix your car, then I could do it. Just take down my number and I'll gladly go to you, since I'm a mobile mechanic, of course. Mobile mean
Ooh.
that I could go to your house. So,
Man, I feel like you're trying to fix those girls' pipes, not in their cars, but themselves.
all right, bro.
George, what you think? What you think, George?
What are your thoughts,
Um,
bro?
that sounds pretty cool. That sounds like a really he's like a good job to like meet women. That sounds like a really that's what like
In a way, it is. But at the same time, you're kind of doing business at the same time, because like
yeah
it's mostly business related and stuff. Like, trying to get to know the person. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Understandable. But like, is being a mechanic, is it like your main dream job? Is it like the job that you always wanted to do, or is it something like you want to open up your own car shop, mechanic shop, or like tell us about?
Like, honestly, my thoughts whenever I started this since high school was like, oh, I'm like, I need a, I want to learn about cars, because I got into cars whenever I was a kid. Like, I started watching from the Cars movies to the Fast and Furious franchise. That's how I got into cars, really.
Ah, okay. That sounds like ideal right there. But now, my main question is now is that like, okay, so you got inspired by the Fast and Furious movies. Now, hey, my favorite one there was Fast and Furious 7. That was a good movie
Ooh,
right there.
yeah, that was a really good
You know,
movie right there.
That the one where
I
Paul
mean, George
Walker
Z.
leaves.
Yeah, when he passes away,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, that one was
yeah, when he
pretty
passes
good.
away.
I haven't seen that many of them, but yeah, that one was really good. I also liked
It has the iconic song. It has the iconic song, "When I See
See
yeah
You
you
when I
Again."
say
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people cried because of that song. Sadly, I did too.
And,
R.A.P. the goat.
RIP the car
But
for sure, man.
hey, man, I mean, have you dealt with any crazy dramas? Like, I know I seen on like, I mean, don't reference me on this, but like on TikTok, I've seen crazy stories where like the jealous husbands will come after the mechanic because they think they're like the wife is cheating on them with the mechanic.
Oh, I've seen those crazy stories, man. Those crazy stories are just like I don't know, dude. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like it's like when the husband has like just jealousy problems, like trying to say like, oh, you're talking to this man because he fixed the car for this much money, but then you want to start hanging out with him and stuff like that. Like, no, it's simply just business, like trying to get you guys back on the road, you know?
So have you dealt with that yet? I mean, that's
I
what
have
cheese
I
me. I
have
don't know.
I haven't dealt with that yet, but I'm wanting to see if I do get a customer later on down in the future, like that's actually like says like, oh, like hi, can you fix my car? And then next thing you know, somebody else comes out, which it could be the husband, it could be the girlfriend, it could be the boyfriend, whoever.
I
And
mean,
says like,
mechanics
oh,
do be caught up, though. I mean,
yeah,
I've seen a lot of mechanics do be getting caught up. Man, matter of fact, I had a mechanic one time that was supposed to fix my car by Friday. I ended
yeah,
up finding this man at the same like Ojo Locos. Like, aren't you supposed to be fixing my car? Like, bro,
damn,
why you
bro.
at a spot like similar to Hooters? Like, hello?
Mm-mm. Nah,
Like, come on,
stay
bro.
stay away from that. Hell no. No, and then
But
I also be having like some customers that are like, oh, I want this fixed. But next thing you know, I go to them, I diagnose it for them, I tell them what it is, and they just pay me for my diagnosis, but they tell me, oh, I need to go get the money for the parts because I don't have the money for the parts, whatever, whatever.
no
And I'm like, oh,
bueno. I mean,
I'm like, okay,
that sounds
just
like mm,
yeah, I'm
that
just
sounds
like,
like
okay,
that sounds like a
if
scam
you
right
don't,
there.
Yeah.
yeah, if you don't have the money for the parts, it's good. Like you just, if you have whatever day you want me to go fix a car again, like I'll pull up again and fix it, you know? Just let me know in advance. But then next thing you know, I just end up like I don't know if they don't have the money or they might have found somebody else doing it for cheaper. I guess.
Okay, but I've seen this happen before. A lot of mechanics nowadays, like, hear me out. You guys give the code to the customer,
Hmm.
the simple code. They get the code and they leave because they know they can fix it either themselves or watch a 5-minute YouTube video how to do it. Am I wrong,
Yeah.
George? Like, you've seen a lot of people in like in Blackpool. I used to do that, right?
Yeah, they'll fix it themselves. They'll try to fix it themselves.
At that point,
I
they're
don't
just like.
know.
At that point, they're just like they throw what we like to call the parts cannon, which is basically they just throw any part that tries to fix the problem, but it never fixes the issue, and it could create another issue on top of the
Let's
main
see.
issue that they were
I
trying to fix.
Let's see. I have a mechanic here. Let me see. This is his text, and his name is like Mechanic Chewy. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'll fix your car by Friday." And then I get
Hmm.
another message talking about. Let me see. He's like, "Te la arreglo ya mañana." He's like, "I'll fix it tomorrow,"
Hmm.
but this is literally Friday. I'm like, okay, cool.
Hmm.
And okay, and it's Saturday. I'm like, "Hey, where's my car?" Oh, I don't got the part. Okay, I'll get it by Tuesday. Tuesday comes around. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't get the part either. Hopefully getting it by Wednesday. So
Hmm.
it ended up, long story short, this man ended up taking a 1-day job to make it a 2-week job. How's that?
Yeah, they'll be doing
I
that.
mean, it also depends on like the brand of the car, like the brand that you own. Like, let's say, for example, Mercedes,
It was a
BMW.
Toyota. It was a Toyota though. Come on.
I'm pretty sure he was just trying to make excuses at this point. Because like, why would it take 2 weeks just to fix one simple thing?
Well, he said it was being what's it called? It was more of it's like the Nord model 2024. He was like there was a bad sensor in the computer that was not registering. That's why my screen was black. I don't know. I mean, it was a blackout screen. It wouldn't turn on and off. Like I would try to turn it on, nothing. And I
Like
was like,
on the
okay, whatever.
dash? Yeah,
Yeah,
it was it on the
it's
dash.
digital.
Like your
It
dash,
was a digital. Yeah.
digital dash. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Your car would turn on, and everything else would turn on, but then your dash wouldn't.
Correct, except for the dash.
Yeah. That sounds like an
Sadly.
electrical issue to me. Yeah, it sounds like an electrical issue to me for sure.
And he said the part that should have came in took about a week and a half for it to fix. I feel like he didn't knew how to fix it and find somebody who could do it for cheap.
It could have been, honestly, dude, it could have been like a dealer issue, honestly. But then, because you said it was what, like 2024, I guess? 2023, 2024? Yeah, because newer models usually have more computers, I guess you could say. And it's a little bit more trickier with the newer vehicles nowadays to try and take it to like a third-party shop and get it fixed there. Because you're trying to save money. You're trying to save money and spend less compared to going to a dealership.
It wasn't that I wanted to save money. I wanted to send it to the dealership, but then my brother-in-law was like, "Hey, you can trust this man. He knows how to fix any Toyota." Well, it turns out he can only fix any Toyota that's 2011 or down. So
like the older models.
That was great for me. Yeah.
You need somebody that actually knows how to work on every single year, make, and model car, not just one specific one.
Yeah, I didn't know that until the end, though.
Because that's what a lot of people say, like, oh, I know how to work on all these types of vehicles, but then next thing you know, they end up like trying to find a video or trying to find somebody else to fix it for them, and then next thing you know, they charge you more than anticipated. And you get left without money.
Well, either way, I mean, that car is long gone.
Yeah, like let's say if it was like a $200 part, next thing you know, he charges you double that, and that's only like labor.
Man, I don't even want to mention.
Have you ever worked with someone who like did that, like that, like charge people like more for the parts?
In my recent job, not at all, but like my past jobs, I don't think I have. No, now that I recall, I don't think I have dealt with anybody that overcharges for parts or like labor wise, pretty much.
Okay. Well, damn, it's a lot of things during the mechanics you can learn from it, y'all. So there's either good mechanics or bad mechanics.
Yeah, it's good mechanics or bad mechanics, but then also there's also like the automotive industry in general. It's going like downhill pretty much, because like some people like myself, like we get paid by the hour. Well, I get paid by the hour. Other people get paid flat rate, which is by the job. Like let's say by the job meaning if it takes hour and a half to complete a simple job, then you get paid that hour and a half to get that job done. But if you don't get it done in an hour and a half, like let's say it takes like 2 hours at least, you still get paid that hour and a half, but still you're losing money at the same time.
No way. So you mean to tell me I have two options: hourly rate or commission rate?
Yeah.
To me, I'd rather take hourly, because what if no cars come in?
That's why I decided to take hourly instead of commission, because I wasn't even asked at my current job. I was asked, or no, that was like my past, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever I took another job at another shop. I was asked, they were like, "Oh, do you want to get paid hourly or do you want to get paid commission?" I was like, "No, I'd rather get paid hourly."
Well, George, what do you think? Hourly or commission? Like, trust me. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, it depends on the person. I guess if you're really charismatic, commission. But for me, I'm not really a people person, so I would go hourly, because I'm not really like somebody who like draws in people. I would have to go more with like hourly. I think I'll do better hourly.
I'm not crazy though. I mean, think about it though, guys. Like, if we live in a neighborhood that doesn't have enough cars, people that know how to take care of their cars, that's gonna go down in the industry. Like, that's why a lot of people, like, to me, I'd rather take hourly if I live in a neighborhood like that. Now, if I know I live in a neighborhood that, people don't know how to take care of their cars, and I live in a full pack neighborhood that has so many cars, yes, I'll be paid by commission. I understand the people who take commission. I'm not downsizing y'all or anything. I'm just saying for the viewers watching this video, I'm just saying if I live in a neighborhood that I know, like that's why it's important to get to know your neighborhood where you live at, because
Yeah.
once you know how the economy works in that area, and you know what's beneficial and what could come in and what business can come in and how you can make your profit in there.
I
Yeah.
most definitely agree with that. Because, like, most people nowadays, or like any small businesses, it's kind of, at first, you start off very rough, like barely any clients, like myself. Like, I started my side hustle since last year, and it's been kind of rough. But at the same time, I was trying, like, slowly but surely starting to gain clients. But now it's like I put that on pause for personal reasons. And I've been trying to like get that stuff back up again, like trying to I'm thinking of
Okay.
revamping like my whole logo, my brand pretty much, and make it like a legit business. But I'm still trying to figure out like
Mm,
ideas how like the LLC and all that other stuff. So
gotcha, gotcha.
I won't get like shut down by the cops, you know?
Understandable, understandable. But my thing is in my head is like, so like, so you mean to tell me in the next 5 to 10 years we're gonna see J Mechanics somewhere? Probably somewhere where you
Somewhere
live
like,
at, huh?
yeah, somewhere along the line, yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, mechanics are very good. Now, what's scary to think about is self-repairing cars. That is where it's gonna kill you.
Oh dude, if they say that we're gonna have like robots that are fixing our cars, bro, like everything's just gonna go downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think, George? Is like, do you think in the near future that's gonna happen?
yeah, probably, but I think if robots start taking all the jobs, then money shouldn't be like a thing because like if robots are working, then what do we need a job for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True, 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 true. But yeah, I don't know. Nowadays, people find what's beneficial. Outside of mechanic work too, if you think about it, people find what's the most beneficial to them. So, like for example, like okay, for example, and we're gonna put this in dating terms because a lot of people love to hear dating terms on the
Hmm.
show. So, for example, and not hypocrite, like not going to be hypocrite to all y'all women out there, but this is just an example. Don't come at me. But like a lot of women, what they do is like they have a roster of guys, right? Like one, two, three,
Yeah.
four, right? So number one has these attributes, but they have this cons, like a pro and cons list, basically, and all
Yeah.
four
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
So they see which one is like has the best pros out of the cons,
Hmm.
and it will go with that guy. And if you're not the guy that she wants, it doesn't matter if you have like all the money in the world, you have the best attributes, you're the handsomest man in the world. If you're not what she wants, sorry, yo,
Cut
it's
her off.
over. I mean,
It's over. Just cut her off, and she's gonna be on to the next guy until she finds the one that she wants or the one that she looks for. Especially if they have high standards or high expectations from, uh, I guess from their perspective to a man who like,
well, I don't know. I mean, some women do have the right to have high expectations up there or high standards because they've been through so much. I've seen a lot of women been through so much and they deserve it. But I've seen a lot of women that act trashy and they don't deserve it too. So I mean, it's a back and forth dilemma. So unless you get to know that person, then you can see if their standards, what they're required is what they deserve. I mean, what you
mhm.
think, George? Hear me out.
Yeah, I think it's like you're right. We should have like scouters like in Dragon Ball Z that like reads people's like shit to see if they're
Scouters is crazy.
to see if they're actually like living up to their standards. But yeah, I get you. Like some people like expect a lot, but they bring nothing to the table. So that's why like
Hmm?
I don't have that like high standards because I feel like I don't bring anything to the table. But yeah, some
Well, I
people
mean,
are like they have money and stuff and they're really good looking or something. So they I get why they act the way they do.
but here's the thing, though, George. It's like I said, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what best attributes you have. No matter how funny you are, no matter how skillful you are, no matter what a wonderful cook you are, no matter if you're the best mechanic in the world, no matter if you're the best like influencer in the world, if you're not what she wants, it's not gonna work out. If you
Oh, that's true, yeah.
plus the same vice versa for the guys.
Right.
If
Right.
for all y'all women out there, if you're not the one that he wants, he's you're out of luck. Like you're playing yourself.
Yeah.
Like
You're playing with the
like
person's
you're
feelings,
literally
but
playing
you're also
yourself.
playing. Yeah, you're also playing yourself at the same time because what if like the man has high standards? Like, hey, I want somebody to marry one day, or I want somebody to like have kids with and have a future with, But then the person that they choose to talk to doesn't have that high of a standard yet, or doesn't have that
O-
mindset yet.
Okay, but hear me out. And you two can correct me on this, but this is my way of thinking. If I'm dating someone, I'm planning to marry that person. Like I'm not gonna choose you as like my partner if I'm not planning like to marry you. Like there's no point. Like which I mean, George. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the whole point of dating? Like you
Well,
date and then marry, or you just
Th-
it's just. I mean, to me, temporary. I mean,
that
temporary dating just.
yeah, that is what most
Mm.
people want, but some people just date to like, just for like fun or but that's why you should ask people like at the start like what they want and if they don't goals don't align with yours then don't waste your time.
yeah, like
Yeah, I
what's the
mean,
long term goal before like dating actually somebody actually?
No.
yeah, I get the point of view of your guys. I mean, but to me, I don't want nothing temporary. I mean, I don't. I mean, there's no fundamental for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people are
So
young
I
and
mean,
they're just dating like, just to have they don't like being alone and like but they don't
so
want
to
to get
Because
pass the
married.
time,
they just want the
basically.
attention. They just want the
But
attention.
okay,
That's
Yeah. It's
okay, okay. For example, I'm dating somebody, right? For example, I'm dating somebody, and that person wants temporary, right?
hmm
And more people come her way, and she wants them. Why will I lock her down? This is what we talked about last episode: open relationships. I'm not with that, but I know a lot of people are. So I mean, those people that want an open relationship, it's temporary between them, but they can go out with many people.
right.
I mean, it's just I don't see the fundamental point of it. I mean,
For me,
I
it's
don't know.
to me. I honestly don't. I don't like that. Open relationships, no, I don't like that. Because like, for me, like the way I see it is, if I date somebody, like I'm dating them to marry them. Like the way I see a future with them because why? Because they want kids, or because they met my highest standards. Like my point of standards being like, oh, like if I take good care of you, you take good care of me too. Vice versa. That's how it should be.
But I don't know, yo. George, I mean, what's your input in this? I mean, tell me your input, George, before I start crashing out.
uh yeah, I don't think I would want one, especially if I'm like dating like maybe if I was younger and like I was just dating like to date. But now that I'm older, I probably like wouldn't like I'm trying to like date like you said to get married, so I wouldn't like want to have an open relationship.
Okay, okay. If you okay, what okay, you guys okay. What about the whole term? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know this term, but like FWB, friends with benefits. I
Yeah.
mean, does that not exist no more? I
No, that's
mean,
still a thing.
why be
Yeah.
in a
Right.
relationship if you could just why be in a relationship if you could just have friends with benefits? I mean,
Well, it depends on what you want. Like some
like
people want to get married and have kids, some people don't.
Right.
so like contract marriages or contract or like or most royalty people I seen is like
Arranged
have a
marriages.
royal heir.
Arrange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
arranged
Arrange
marriages or
marriages.
have a royal heir and then be done with it when they're 18, whatever. I've seen that. No, I think I like read about it where most royal couples will get together, have a kid,
Mhm.
and when that kid turns 18, they divorce and move on with their life how they want to move on. Which it's kind of a headache. I don't know.
It
It's
sounds
a
like a
sensitive
headache.
topic for a lot of people. But
Yeah,
to
it
me,
sounds like
it's
a
like
headache, honestly.
honestly. I mean, okay. Would y'all like to live in the world where you guys were in a like you were in an arranged marriage by your parents or by a system? Like when you turn like I seen this show like it's I seen the show where basically a system chooses your partner and you're stuck with that partner at age 16 and up. So
Yeah,
when you're 16,
Mm,
you're hooked up with a person and that's your wife or husband right there.
yeah.
Would y'all like to live in that world or like? To me,
No,
I feel like there's no freedom in
to
that.
me,
no.
that sounds like very controlling and like super manipulative too. Because like the person was chosen by the parents.
But don't nowadays like the parents like they go through like several choices. Like you can say like no, and like they'll go like there's different families, isn't there? Like you can like you know what I mean? Like it isn't just like you get one choice.
I know. I mean, jokingly, my parents be like, "Oh, te vas a casar con like you're gonna marry that person."
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this person?
yeah,
It's
Like,
like you bring multiple different people, like the people that you meet that you want to talk to, into your family, and then next thing you know, they tell you like, oh, this isn't the right person for you because they've been through it all, like they know the type of people that like
like
they want in
parent
this family.
intuition, basically. A parent intuition,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah,
know, like oh, I feel a bad vibe from this person. Don't marry, don't continue.
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But they could be
I
horrible.
I I personally never brought a person near my mom like that. Like I was like, Mom, this is my friend, but never like, oh, Mom, this is my woman, this is my girlfriend.
Right.
Like, not in person. I'll show my mom pictures of them. Like, hey, Mom, like I'm talking to this person. Wants your advice. You know, you've been through it. Want to know how you feel about this person, and here's a little bit detail. I don't want to present her to you yet because I want to basically like
Get to know the
prepare
person
you.
first.
This
Yeah,
No, I'm not gonna know the person first, and I'm gonna like this is my presentation of her. Here's a picture of
yeah,
her, and here's a little bit of details of her. Like my mom was the type of person like, hey, like I don't like tattoos on a person, but I told my mom, but I like tattoos. Like
Yeah,
she has to meet me in the middle somewhere, you know.
yeah. Compromise.
yeah.
I mean, what about you, George? I mean, like, don't like communicate that with your parents or like with your mom about that? Like, would like when it comes to the point, like, would you do that with your mom? I know you never had a, but when it comes to it, like one day, right? One day, like, would you like do that with your mom? Like, give her a full resume of the person before presenting them in person for interview?
Um, no, I think I would just bring like surprise because like I don't know, she's kind of judgy, so I wouldn't like, I don't want to like
Yeah.
give any like give her any like anything like any reason to say
Insight.
anything. Yeah, so like I'll just bring her and see what
Hmm.
happens. It's a lot more fun that way.
Mm, a lot more fun or a lot more judging. My mom will yell at me if I do that.
Nah, she ain't gonna yell at me.
I mean,
Yeah. My
I'm
mother is
more of
different.
a
Like
prepare yourself person.
she would like by the looks of how they look or like by the way of how they present themselves. Like if they don't have manners, right away that's a red flag for my mom.
Oh yeah,
Like
they don't say
instant.
hello. If they don't say hi to
Hmm.
her, that
Or they don't shake hands, or if they don't
yeah.
shake hands, that's an instant red flag.
See, my mom's the type of person that if you don't take off your shoes in the front door, and you say good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever.
Yeah.
Like in the very first moment you walk in,
Hmm.
instant
I would say this.
fuera out.
I wouldn't give my mom insight about the girl, but I would give the girl insight about my mom.
Right.
That's what I would do.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
do it vice versa too. My mom gets a piece and then she gets a piece before introducing each other, which
Yeah.
it hasn't got to that point yet, but
Yeah.
still.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, guys, at the end of the day, marriage to me, marriage is more of a sacred thing. I mean, for me, it's a one and done. And there's people that do it multiple times. But to me, I feel like marriage is like a one and done deal. It should be like one special time and not
That's a
going back,
one-time
because
thing. Yeah,
it even says it in the Bible, until death do us apart.
yeah.
So I mean, George, I mean, I don't know about you, but to me, marriage is a one and done deal.
Well, that's what everyone wants,
Because
right?
like
But
once,
go ahead, go ahead.
oh my bad. Because I was gonna say that once you're like married and with the person through like actual like through the church and whatever, like you're stuck with the person for life now. Like there's no going back.
Exactly. Okay, but still, there's people that get married by the church, they still cheat, or still lie, or break their promises. George, I mean, come on, back me
Yeah,
up in
you're right.
this.
Yeah, well,
You're right. You're right.
yeah,
You're
they
right.
do all that. I mean, what can you do?
I mean, what's your insight, George, about marriage? I mean, what you think about it?
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do I think about it? Like, would I want to get
Like,
married, or like, or what do you mean?
well, that, and also, what do you think about the concept of marriage? Like, what do you think of it? Like, should it be a one and done deal, or like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if I got married, yeah, I would hope it would be a one and done, but that isn't like always the case. But yeah, that's what I would go hoping, like go, going and getting married. Yeah, that's what I would hope, that it would be a one and done. But unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that way.
That yeah, it's not
It's
always
not
the
always.
case. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Huh?
True. Yeah, it's not always the case. Nowadays, I mean, no, I know back in the days, people were very strict on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, from mechanic to marriage
That's
to marriage talk is crazy.
yeah. That's a lot to think about, honestly. Like whenever
It
you're
is a
speaking
lot.
about marriage, it's a lot to think about because like you want to start a new life with the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life, you know. And you got to think.
You
You
know,
got to think of like deeply. Like, oh, we have to set like lifelong goals and stuff like that, you know.
true,
Johan,
true, true, true.
Johan, what would you do
Yeah.
hypothetically? You get married, and you're like, this is my one and done, but then she tells you that she wants a divorce. What would you do?
Hmm. Well, first off, I will try to fix it. Right. Try to fix what needs to be done. And if it's not fixable, I mean, okay, divorce. And then from there, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna get married again because that's my belief. I'm not gonna get married again.
You
I'm
would
not.
that be it? Do
It's
you
my
just
one.
Yeah,
date? Would you still
once you
date?
divorce, you divorce. It's not going back.
I'll date. Yeah, I'll date.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get married again
What
because
if
to me,
what
it's a
if
one and done
what
deal.
if you get a new girl, and like, to her you're her one, and like for her it's
Sorry,
like you're her one, and like, she wants to get married, and she's like, if you don't
sorry,
marry
I
me, then
can't.
like, we're done. Cause to her, like,
Sorry.
you're her one and only, cause she's never been married.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna do it how Ariana Grande does it. Thank you. Next.
Thank you.
And yes, a quote unquote girl. Sometimes I do listen to Ariana Grande. It's not, sometimes the girl music do be hitting me sometimes, especially the
Yeah,
white girl music. The white girl music go crazy.
you just keeping it up.
But I don't know, guys. I mean, to me, if I divorce and I'm dating somebody and they're like, "Oh, I want to get married," sorry, I would explain this in the relationship too. I would explain it in the relationship beforehand, before it gets to that point. Hey,
Yeah.
just want to let you know, I already been married. I got divorced. I only believe in a once in a lifetime marriage. We can date, be girlfriend and boyfriend, but I'm not gonna marry again.
It's kind of fucked up shit to say though. Like, oh, like this
But
this
I'll
this
It
be
really sounds
honest.
bad.
this girl is
At
like
least you're being
my
honest with us. So
huh?
at least at least he's being honest about it. Like he's
Yeah,
being upfront and honest
yeah.
about it.
No,
It's
yeah, I'm
my
just
belief,
saying.
though. Like it's my belief.
Yeah. Well, at least you're saying it at the beginning, so they're not wasting time.
Yeah, I will explain it in the
Yeah,
very beginning. This is
yeah.
why I haven't got married. I have proposed before, but I never got married.
You never sealed the deal.
Exactly. Because either I got cheated on, or they leave, or they had second thoughts. I don't regret it.
I mean,
I
you were
just
almost
use that as
locked
an
in, but
example.
yeah, you were
Yeah,
almost
no, I
locked
mean,
in. But,
yeah, I was heartbroken. I'm not gonna lie, I was heartbroken, but I learned from it. I learned from my mistakes. I learned from what I want and what I deserve.
How many times have you proposed?
In reality, like for real, like an actual, like one in high school, one in high school. But that was because like I thought I was actually in love. I didn't know what love was. And then a second time, like 3 years ago.
Okay, and did those two situations scare you off? Like, are you more hesitant now to propose? Like, would you wait longer now than you did before?
If I feel a strong connection with a person, no,
You would go rush in
I
again?
don't. No, if I feel a strong connection, like I'll wait a couple of months, like one or two, because okay, things about guys, and you guys can agree with me or not, but we know what we want. We know exactly what we want and what we look for. We
Mhm.
don't take years or months. We take probably like about maybe a month or two, maybe a month or two, but we take a month or two
To
to
like
study
think
our
it through.
women, to think it through,
Hmm.
verify with you that what we want is in you. We don't take years to ask you out. If we do, it's just because you're not hitting those points where we want to be at. Like, I'm sorry, but if it takes a guy years to ask you, hey, would you like to be my girlfriend? You're not hitting the points.
Well,
Move on.
that's not
It
always
takes
true,
a guy about a
cause
month or two.
that's not always true, cause like, for example, me, I would take years, but not because like they're not meeting the points, it's because, well, not anymore, but like when I was younger, like I was kind of like I was a pussy basically, like I wouldn't like ask them
But
out and
okay,
stuff.
you were younger. You were a teenager or a kid or a
No, but
young
I still
adult.
still in
But
my
now
twenties,
that you're
like,
an adult,
but yeah,
mm,
but I
I
guess
don't know.
that
Okay,
isn't.
still in your 20s.
I guess I'm the exception, not the really the rule.
I mean, honestly, it could be because if you take that long, it's probably because your past relationships you don't have like good past relationships, or it's just in general that you're traumatized about something.
Probably the first one that I didn't have any past relationships, but
I mean,
yeah, I can continue with
well,
your with your point.
okay. I mean, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. So hear me
Hmm.
out. I mean, us guys, we're the type of people to basically take about a month or two to realize what we want. Once we realize what we want, we ask you the question, would you like to go out? Or we start showing you signs that we care more, or that we spend more time with you, or that we try to make you laugh, or try to ask you, have you ate, have you drink water? We start showing more attentive care because us guys, if you're exactly what we want, we treat you guys like trophies, women. I mean, we wax you, or I mean, sorry, for the people who are like who's into the opposite, the opposite, like the same gender. Like when you're into somebody, we basically treat you like trophies. Like, you're a number one trophy. We want to make sure you're clean, make sure you wax, make sure you're well taken care of, so you can, like, last longer. I mean, it's
Right.
just simple knowledge. I mean, guys do that. I do it. I don't know if you guys do, but I do it. I'm just that type of guy. So, I mean, guys, I mean, hear me out. You guys know this, and you guys should know this by now. You guys know exactly what type of girl y'all want. Just it shouldn't take y'all more than like maybe years. Okay, maximum 3 months to realize that's the girl you want.
More
I
than
mean,
Am I
what?
wrong?
it really all depends on how if they view you as, oh, this is a person that I want as well, like I want to, like I see myself like
Okay,
having a
but
future with them.
You said how long
yeah, but
though?
okay, that's
It takes you what?
it shouldn't take you more. It shouldn't take you more than 3 months to
Oh, I
investigate
would
or interview a
I
person.
would at least a year or two, because you can't get to know a person in 3 months. You're not going to.
But if you
Yeah, that
ask the
won't
right
happen.
questions, you do.
Huh?
Okay, George. Okay, hear me out. Okay, it's gonna take you years to realize her actions.
No, because
Okay,
like
for
there's
example.
people like that I've known for like years where like I'm still learning stuff about them. Like you know what I mean? Like
Okay, but well,
you
that's the
can't know the
spark in a relationship.
person
I mean,
like in 3 months. But I get what you're saying.
okay,
Like you should know that this is an investment. Like that you should no, you should be sure like that this is something that a person you want to invest
okay,
time in.
but
That's what you're trying to
okay,
say,
but
right?
yes, 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 yes. But it's like in those 3 months, you should know. Like you're right. You should know that's the person I want to invest my time with.
Yeah.
Like you should know right away. You should
Yeah.
know because there's no excuse for a man to be like, past the 3 month point. They're like, okay, do I want to continue this? Do I want to Do I want to keep stringing her along to be my girlfriend in the future or my wife? You know what I mean? Like I'm not telling you in the
Yeah.
3 month part, the 3 months, you're like, oh, I'm gonna ask her to be my girlfriend. If you're into that, go. If you're like ready, then do it. But I'm just saying, for me, I would like to meet that, like talk to that person for 3 months straight, FaceTime, calls, texts. It doesn't have to be like a constant. Oh, I sent her a text. I'm waiting for the next minute. No, like I'm waiting for her to text me back, like like with like actual response, and if she shows like her actions, like okay, for example, if I text you, hey, right, like I text you, hey, and you text me 2 hours later, and you say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't text you. I was a bit occupied, but hey, I hope you're doing good. She's showing you care. Now, if I said hey, and she basically like says hey, like oh, it's been 2 hours. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, like she's not showing you care. She's not showing you interest. You know what I mean? She's not
Yeah. Just
showing
text her
you
Yeah.
like
dry.
there's a difference. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference between woman and girl. Like
Right.
if you're just talking to a girl, they're not gonna show you interest. They're just gonna keep it plain and dry. If a woman that's
Pretty
into
much.
you, she's gonna like explain, like not explain, but like
She's
show that
gonna
she cares
she's
about
gonna
you.
keep like pay attention to where you're
Exactly.
texting and keep the conversation going and stuff.
Yeah. Pay attention to the small details,
Exactly.
pretty much.
Exactly. She's gonna show you that she actually wants to spend time with you. She's gonna show you she cares, regardless or not. I mean, regardless or not that she owes an explanation to you or not, she's still gonna
Mhm.
do it. She's gonna show you that she's a woman. She's gonna show you like she has pride in herself. Like, hey, I'm not apologizing or anything, but I just want to let you know I got a bit occupied, and I don't know you an explanation why I got occupied, but
I mean,
I'm just letting you know I
especially
got
also,
occupied.
she's also taking like that person's also taking like accountability of their actions. Like, oh shoot, I forgot to
Exactly.
text her back.
Accountability. Exactly. Accountability. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So you understood what I mean. Accountability. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm asking for, George. If a woman or guys out there take accountability of their actions and also communicate, properly, a lot of relationships will work out fine.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot
That's
of them would
okay.
also end.
And yes, you have a point. You have a point. Sex is important. But this is why I'm coming back to this, George.
Wait.
Talking and accountability.
When did we even talk
Episode
about?
1.
We're
Episode
we're doing
1.
callbacks to okay.
Yeah, we're going call back. We're going to flashback. Flashback
We
where
got
George said
continuity
sex is the
here.
main thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm taking accountability. What you said, yes, sex is important, but it's not the main thing. If sex is the main thing, it's just a straight up like sexual relationship. It is based on sex. Okay, like no, for me, it's like accountability. I mean, it can't be just that. It has to be
No, I'm not
accountability,
saying it's just. I'm
communication.
not saying it's just that, but it's the main factor. Like like yeah, it's not just that, you need the other things too, but without that, like without the other things, the relationship will survive. Maybe it won't be the best, but it'll still keep going. Without sex, it's gonna just fall apart, like in general, like it's.
No, yeah, okay, okay,
So
yeah,
that's what I'm
of
saying.
course, yes.
I'm not saying like, oh, it's just the relationship should just be sex. No, of course not. You need trust, communication, like you said. You need like all those things. It's like,
Oh yeah,
it's like a
definitely.
recipe. You need all of those things together to get like a good relationship. But the
Yeah,
sex is like
yes, you
the
do have a
eggs or the
point.
milk. It's the main thing. Without it, it's not gonna be good.
right.
Well, yes, you do have a point on that, George. I mean, you do, because to me, it's like, okay, the first thing shouldn't be sex. It should be like the third thing: accountability, communication, sex, trust, and then because trust
Loyalty.
should be a given, like you said. Trust is loyalty. There you go. Trust is a given. So those are the main factors that should be: loyalty, trust, sex, accountability, and communication. Those are the main factors in a relationship. If you can achieve all five of those, I mean, a lot of relationships can go far. It's like my point of view, and a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of women out there think like, oh, he needs time to get to know me. No, men really need 3 months to get to know you, and then they in that instance they know, okay, it's been 3 months. I should invest my
Do you want
time
to
in
take it?
her and get to know her
Yeah,
more,
or do I want to like take it a step further? After those 3 months.
or talk differently, or like take it in another direction. Like either make this person my best friend, or either make this person just my friend, or take it back.
No, yeah,
You
you're
know what
right
I mean?
Right.
I mean,
because
guys.
you're right because I actually went to like this like thing with this like girl or whatever, and like just from like that day, I knew like, okay, yeah, I just like her as a friend. I don't want to like pursue it further.
Exactly. So you understand what I mean. It takes either like within that same instant or 3 months, maximum 3 months, or in that same moment by the person's actions, or, to me, if you're a person that contradicts what you say and your action says otherwise, you got to go. You're not, if I see you're lying, about your actions, like you're not faithful at all to your word, then what's the whole
Right.
point, bro?
Yeah. It's
Like,
like
who knows? What
whenever
is he like?
it's like
What is he
whenever you
saying?
meet
I'm
the
not cheating
person,
on
like
you.
yeah, it's whenever you meet the person, you're like, oh, I'm this type of vibe. Next thing you know,
It
you go to meet them, but no,
it's just
they say like
oh, sorry, I'm
they
sorry.
are one person. No, you're good. They're like a whole different person. They say they're one person, but then in reality, they're a whole different. Like you can catch a whole different vibe from them, and they say who
You see their true
they
colors.
say. Yeah, pretty much. They see their true colors. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
That like
you know what
their
I
true
mean,
colors are
George?
revealed.
Like,
Johan though, but you're talking about lying and accountability. Does that apply when you're talking about that? Does that only apply to cheating, or does that apply to everything? Like, what are they lying? What are they a compulsive liar? Like they
everything,
just lie. They
everything,
lie
right?
about
Everything.
everything. Like they
No,
they say they
everything,
went to
everything, George.
Canada when they were in kindergarten, but like they never went to Canada. Like what about those type of people?
Everything,
Like would you not?
everything, George. That's not being accountable. That's just straight up
No, because
lying.
there's
Like,
people like
okay,
that are compulsive liars that like they just lie about anything, and you're like, they're lying, but
okay,
like
but they,
there's no reason to call
but
them out
if
for it,
they,
like, cause like everybody knows they're lying.
I'm not gonna call them out, but if they can be accountable and say, hey, want to let you a heads up, I'm an impulsive liar. Okay, that person's
That's when you're telling
prepared.
the truth, but they might be lying too.
You
But you never
Yeah,
know.
exactly. It's like playing two truths and one lie.
yeah, you're right, cause like with people
Am
like
I
that,
wrong?
when I meet people like that, like yeah, they're still my friends, but they never become like super close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah. I mean it's not hard.
Because you
It's
meet a
hard.
lot of people who say like that they are like, oh yeah, we're friends, whatever the case may be. But then next thing you know, a couple months later down the line, let's say, I'll give you an example. Like if your birthday comes up, right? you're expected to, like, for most of your friends to say, "Oh, happy birthday," like on the day of your birthday, or it could even be the previous day before, like, "Oh, happy early birthday," or even the day after, "Happy belated birthday." But then, and you're expecting for certain people to tell you, "Oh, happy birthday. I hope you have a good day," whatever. But then they never text you, and they just like, "Oh." So you realize you're like, oh, okay, this guy or this girl, whoever it is not your friend, and they show who they really are.
Yeah, basically, it's still being accountable. Bro. Come on. At the end of the day, the topic today is about accountability, y'all. George, come on.
Yeah, yeah, you should be, yeah, you're right. I agree.
If you're not accountable for your actions, if you're not accountable for your word, at the end of the day, you're just a liar. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna
There
work.
could also be, if you
Nah,
don't take
I
accountability for
mean,
your, like, if you don't take
I, I
accountability
mean,
for your own actions, or like even your own responsibilities, like they say, if you don't take accountability for anything, there could be consequences, which is true.
yeah, and how could people trust you if you
Yeah,
don't?
you're right.
Right?
Because you're like the boy who
Exactly.
cried wolf, or what was that? Was it right? That's what it's called. Yeah,
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 you're the
boy,
one who cried wolf.
I think you said it right. I think you said it
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, but okay, so you guys understand what I'm saying. Now you guys are seeing my point of view. Okay, so but that in case, you know, I know we're like kind of getting close to the end of this episode of episode 3 of George Talks, but there's one topic that we haven't talked about yet. How women be double standarding, like just double standarding people too. Not women, but men too. Like both genders, all like relationship, you know.
not just the
So
men, but the women and the children too.
yeah, okay, yes. But
True.
for example, if I'm dating somebody, right? They tell me, I want
Hmm.
you to delete that person. Okay. Blocked,
Boom. Done.
deleted.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I tell you, you know what? I don't like that guy friend of yours. Delete that person. Oh, he's just a brother. He's just a friend.
No,
I get what you mean by
Hello?
that. I get that. I get that. Yeah.
yeah,
I
Okay,
understand
so
where you're coming from
like
with that.
you can't do double standards like that.
yeah,
It's just George. You sent me something earlier, and I was about to crash out when you sent me that because I've been dealing with that. I hate it. Like I can do my part, and I can delete people as much as you want me to. You don't like that person? You don't like what they post? Okay, block, delete, block,
Block.
delete, block, delete.
Right.
I'm that person. For if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to invest my all in you. I'm just going to make sure what we have doesn't get ruined. And if you don't like that many people on my Instagram pages, delete, 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 delete. Just tell me.
Yeah.
Communicate. If
Right.
that bothers you, let me fix it. But if
Right.
I'm asking you to do the same thing and you don't do it, and you make up excuses like, "Oh, he's just a friend. He's just a brother." Oh my God, why are you
Right.
acting so crazy? Like
Then next thing you know,
double it to the next person.
they say that, okay. And let's say they actually do that, but they never actually do what they say they're gonna do. And next thing you know, it goes to, build up trust issues. And next thing you know, they say, "Oh, let me see your phone." That's where it gets complicated from there.
It's crazy because I was at a restaurant with this girl, and her phone was right here, and her food was right here. I was trying to reach to get, and the napkins were over here, right? I'm over here trying to, trying to reach for the napkins. She
Hmm.
grabbed her phone instead of her food. I'm just like, oh, wow. That's a clear sign she's cheating on me. Like, why? If you have nothing to hide, why would you grab your phone? Like, at least grab your
Right.
food and be like, hey, don't touch my food. Like,
yeah,
and people like you can tell right away when you have something to hide. Either they grab it right away, and make sure you don't touch it.
Yeah.
George, am I wrong?
no, yeah, you're right.
I
I've
know a lot
definitely
of
seen that
viewers are gonna
happen
get
before.
mad. I just know a lot of viewers are gonna get mad and like have contradicting like messages about this. But I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put that out there, y'all. So if you guys want to come after me, like like tell me like, "Yo, you're wrong. This is how you should think." Okay, like I'll read the comment, go over it, think about it, and then I'll go on the next episode and discuss it. But I'm just saying,
Let's
everybody.
let's say this. Let's say this to viewers. What are their thoughts about double standards on people while being in a relationship?
Yeah, I want to hear everybody's thoughts. I do. I genuinely do. Like I'm not that type of guy. Like, oh, put in the comments and I don't read it. No, like put in the comments and I'll read it. I will definitely read it and make sure, like, okay, this person got some points. I'll like put it in the next episode. Like, hey, so last week I was talking about this topic and this person said da 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 da. I'm gonna read it, y'all. I'm gonna genuinely read it. I'm not that type of person to say, oh, I'm gonna read it, don't read it.
No, you're
I'm pretty
accountable.
sure
Let's see.
both
I
of you guys
mean,
look at the comments. So yeah.
no, I mean, I don't know what other takes you guys have in this episode. I mean, I know I was mainly talking the whole time, but like George, I mean, I know before we wrap up here in the next 5 more minutes, like what you got to say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like double standards for the most part, but I guess there are some like double standards where like I get some of them, but then there are some where like I'm like, no, like this isn't like you know what I mean? Like I don't like them, but like I get like why some of them exist.
Like it
Mm,
just makes perfect sense, honestly. But like George said, I don't like him either because like the whole point of setting double standards is because you want to be like you want to get the relationship to work with them, you know. And it's like if you don't like certain things, what they do, talk about it. Don't stay quiet, you know.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, yo. I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm just kind of like done with it because I'm just like, I know for a fact all these double standards and like, not taking accountability, the loyalty, it's a lot in the world, and a lot of people don't know how to take up account of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of good people like out there.
No, there is,
Good
there
people,
is, there is.
good people, men and women. Like, and anybody could bash me up about this in the comments, but like, there's a lot of good people that are taken for granted, or like, you know how they say good people always finish last, which is
I
kind
mean,
of true at the same time.
trust me, trust me. I at the end of the day, I do know that I'm one of those people. I am taken for granted most of the times. But I
Oh,
mean,
definitely.
guys, I mean, hear me out. I mean, I know we don't got that much time left. We got like 2 minutes left, but at the end of the day, it's like I want you guys to realize there's a lot of good people being taken for granted, and those good people are turning into bad people. And it's just too much out there, y'all. Like we gotta stop messing around and breaking these good people's hearts because not many people can recover. Some people
But yeah,
either take their
some people
lives,
take years to heal, or like some people just take years to heal from like their heartbreaks, previous heartbreaks.
or
But,
they turn cold hearted.
oh, definitely. I've seen a lot of people take like turn cold hearted and like they don't even have like show emotion or anything. Like they lose feelings about everything. Like as soon as you tell them like, oh hey,
Exactly.
go look at this, they're like, oh, that's nice. Like no emotion or nothing. Like just a I don't care mood type, you know?
Exactly. I mean, George. I mean, tell me, like, talk about it, George. Like, for the last minute we have left, like, tell us your thoughts, George.
Uh, yeah, I think people they they get really damaged by it, so you should like you know think about that when you're doing it because it could like affect the other person like very like it could have like years of damage like you don't really think about it.
Because you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what they're going through specifically, you know? Like
Yeah.
if they gone through like a recent breakup, you're like, oh shit. they're going through like a bad time right now. You know, like now's not the time to like actually be speaking to them and like you don't know what they're going through. You know.
Yeah, sadly, y'all. Crazy to think all that madness and all that craziness, but
Mm-hmm. It's the
we
world
do.
we live in, man. It's the world we live
Yeah, I
in.
used to
Yep.
be like, I used to watch movies and TV shows and be like, why don't people communicate? Like, half of these plots wouldn't happen if the characters just communicated. But then you look at real life and it's just like that. People don't communicate.
Yep.
That's
We
one
used to get
major issue in
frustrated
a
so many
relationship for
times.
sure. Yeah.
Well, y'all, I mean, it's a happy Friday. Well, we had a serious conversation today, and I know that's what many of you guys is like, like to hear us joke around. But there's times to be serious and to talk about serious topics. I mean, this is George Talks. We talk about anything and everything here except for politics. Really, we're really like into that. But I mean, George, to our viewers, it's the same thing for me. Like and subscribe. It really does help us out. George, do you have some final words?
Have a nice Friday. Enjoy yourself and remember to be accountable. Cause Johan's gonna come get you if you're not.
He's gonna come haunt you guys in your sleep, so y'all better be prepared.
No.
Oh, no, 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 no. Any final words from you, Jonathan the mechanic?
Hey man, just stay up, keep your head up, and then just stay focused on what you're doing, man. Like set yourself some lifelong goals and like keep those lifelong goals afloat and um look at your future and what you want to build with somebody, without somebody, however you see it, and just stay positive through this whole journey, I guess.
Yep, you're not wrong. Well, thank you, everybody. And y'all have a wonderful Friday. Peace out from George Talk.
Peace out,
Peace
boys.
out.
You got that, George?